Hi, Virgos. Welcome in or welcome back to Midnight Morning Readings. Thank you for viewing me today. We are here to do your monthly general reading, which is good for all placements for the month of June. So we're going to start off and see what your overarching energies are, and then we'll get into your reading. So we have the man holding a heart, a broken heart, patience, and third chakra. Wow. So I feel almost as if time, the expression "time heals all wounds" it comes to mind. But in this particular what I feel is time has already healed the wound. So let's see what else is coming in for you, Virgo. I feel like it's already, yep. Anything else for Virgos? Overarching energies for Virgos, please. Thank you. Overarching energies. Anything else? Bottom of the deck, you have Angel of Love. There's your patience again. You have your fourth chakra, which is your heart chakra. You also got your seventh chakra that came out, which is your crown chakra, which is where you get all your downloads. All of the messages come in from Spirit. And I feel that the messages that you are getting from Spirit are telling you that you're ready for love. Time has healed the wounds. Attachments. Time has healed the wounds. You are holding on to things that aren't serving you, almost as a crutch, as a means so that you don't get hurt again, if that is the case for you. But I'm feeling whatever it is you're afraid to move forward. And it's really the attachments to the old things, the old habits, the old memories that you feel are keeping you safe. So as long as you keep saying, I'm still on the mend, or I'm still on the rebound, or I'm still doing this, it's a security blanket. And I really feel that Spirit is telling you whatever has happened, time has healed the wound. It is time not only to love others, but it is more importantly time to start loving yourself again. Because you have healed from whatever has hurt you in the past. Whatever it is that has caused you to, whether it was the loss of a loved one, it's grief, it is a breakup, it is you lost your dream job, whatever it is, Spirit is saying, it's time. It's time. Because if you see on this patience card, the angel of patience is holding a clock. And the clock is moving forward. Time moves forward, not backwards. Okay? So I feel you're ready for whatever it is to get back out there, to do this again, to try this again. And it's time. And I feel almost you're holding on to things that aren't serving you as a security blanket. Oh, so for your challenges and your influences, your dragon reaches out to you. You're lost in the ruins of the past. Those are your attachments, Virgos. You are holding on to the past that isn't serving you anymore. That is your roadblock. You are healed. You are ready to move on. You are ready to accept, and you are ready to love. Your heart is ready. Your soul is ready. Your spirit is ready. It's your mind that is holding you prisoner. All right. Challenges and influences for Virgos, please. Challenges and influences. Blocks for Virgos. What's going on here? Thank you. Anything else? Enter the temple of truth. Virgos, this is where you need to have a coming to you conversation. Okay, if you look this particular card, you see the woman standing outside the temple. There is a gate, there is a path, and she's looking over her shoulder behind her. She's looking at the path, at the past. And the question is are you ready to enter the truth? Are you ready to face the truth that you are healed, that you are ready to go, that you are ready to move forward and stop holding on to things that don't serve you? See, your spirit is calling out to you, and it's time to start living again and moving forward. And I feel that this is very much spirit saying it's you need to have a coming to you conversation with you. Okay, you know, it's time to let the past go. It's not serving you anymore. It's holding you prisoner. So let's excuse me, take a peek into your most recent past. Teachability, transmuting pain, the fool's embrace. Okay, yes, you were hurt. Yes, you had some pain. Yes, you had obstacles. Okay, the question is, are you going to let them continue to be painful? Are you going to continue to let them be obstacles in your path as you're moving forward? So let's get a little bit more information on your most recent past, Virgos, and let's see what's going on. Thank you. What else is, thank you. Bottom of the deck. Overwhelm and plenty. Treasures are hidden in the shadows. This is time to let go. Okay? That's the will o' the wisp. All right? You are fearful of what has happened in the past, of reoccurring, of happening again. And you're getting very overwhelmed. You're getting inside your head. You're in your own head. It is where your issues are in the most recent past. Ancestral wisdom. You're afraid that the past is going to come forward, going to come back, and based on past actions, past relationships, past work experiences, and it's not. And this is the card that is, you know, the spirit of the river, movement towards adventure. This is you saying, coming into those current energies of saying, I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to start flowing forward. Okay. So let's see. Let's get some clarifiers for your most recent past. Thank you. Anything else? Clarifiers for Virgos, please. Thank you. Yeah. The devil, temptation. You're afraid that you're either going to be tempted again, or you're going to be led into believe one thing and something else is the truth. This is fear. Plain and simple, this is fear. This is temptation. This is fear. This is holding on to those attachments, because as long as I hold on to those, then it can't hurt me. So you also have the Fool and you have the Emperor. You have 3 major arcanas in your past messages of saying you are ready to move forward. This is the temptation. This is the fear that you were holding onto in the past, because you also came forward and I feel that you took control of things very, very recently and said, you know what? It's going to be what it's going to be, and I'm ready to move forward. You're still having problems letting go, but you came to realize that things can't move forward unless you're willing to let go. And the the fool comes in and wants to say it's time to start over. It's time for second chances. It's time to let the past stay in the past with the new beginnings. And that's where I feel this spirit of the river, this movement towards adventure, is your transition into your current messages and energies that you are facing right now, Virgos. All right. So, for your current messages, a personal issue reaches resolution. Okay. Full moon in Cancer. A time to give rather than to take. And your dreams need a practical plan. I really feel that this month, you are just going to come to the conclusion, and it's more than just going to be lip service of saying, I'm going to do this. It's a matter of you actually believing it yourself, in your heart, in your soul, in your spirit, that you are letting the past go. You are ready. You are moving forward with an open perspective, an open heart, an open mind. And you're not holding on to those past memories and those old attachments that aren't serving you and are actually holding you back, as opposed to being that security blanket that you seem to think that they are. Okay. All right. Current messages for Virgos, please. Thank you. Current messages. Thank you. Anything else for Virgos? On the bottom of the deck, you have surrender to the divine. It's time to breathe out. You've been holding your breath, okay? You have been holding your breath, waiting for the other shoe to drop, waiting for something else to happen. Sitting there saying, I'm going to walk this tightrope. I'm going to do this going forward, but I'm still holding my I'm holding my breath because I'm not for sure if this is really going to work out or not. And this is spirit coming in and saying, it's time to let the breath out. It's time to breathe out. Okay, don't hold it in anymore. You've got to let it out. You've got to communicate, and you have got to open up yourself, because it is not helping you to hold on to the things that are not serving you. Okay, you are good enough, and show the world the real you. Virgos, okay, it's time. You might feel that by letting those attachments go, you become vulnerable again. And it's a place that you don't want to be at again, that you don't want to go to. But that is where we find our greatest selves and our greatest partners. Okay? So if you keep holding on and keep holding on to the past and keeping that closed off, you're never really going to know. And Spirit is saying, it's time. It's time to let it go. It's time to open up. And it's time to take the chance and move forward. It's the only way you're going to finish healing. Okay. All right, let's get some clarifiers for these current messages from Spirit. Thank you. So Spirit gave you one card, and this is the Tower. and it talks about disruption. And this is where I feel that your fear is. But you also have to understand with a Tower moment, okay, the temptation, the fear, the Devil card comes right before the Tower moment, okay? So here's the thing. Worst is over, okay? The Devil comes before the Tower. The Tower moment talks about starting over, letting the past crumble, go to the ground, because once the tower is leveled, you have the opportunity to start building again. Okay? So it's really talks about, yes, you had that tower moment and the emotions are still raw. The fear is still real. The anger, the emotions, everything you're feeling is still there. But it's time to start building again. And that's what Spirit is talking about. Spirit is saying it is time for you to let go. It is time for you to start building on your future and your life again. Okay, so let's see what is coming in for your incoming messages. Okay, bottom of the deck, you have divination, new beginnings, inspiration, protecting your dreams. Just because you're taking a chance and you're opening your heart up again does not mean that you aren't protecting, that your shields aren't up. It means you're letting the attachments go. Okay? So let's see. All right, incoming messages for Virgo. All right, incoming messages, please, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. The bottom of the deck, you have moon energy. And moon energy is your intuition, it's your gut, it's your sixth chakra, keeping that open to be able to interpret the messages that you're receiving from Spirit. So you receive the seventh chakra for one of your energy cards, as well as the fourth chakra. So the moon energy card talks about interpreting those messages with your gut, okay? Tree wisdom and finding balance. Going outside, okay? So this is all about going out into the energy. It's about going out, and sitting in a thunderstorm. It's going out and taking a moonlight walk on the beach. It's about taking a hike in the woods. It's about getting out into nature and thinking about things in a very earth type of environment, because what Spirit is saying is you need to listen to the silence. And that is when you are going to hear the greatest messages that are coming through for you. Okay? So go outside, listen to the trees, listen to that, help yourself find balance. You've got pure intentions, nature signs. Here it is, nature signs, tree wisdom, going outside, moon energy. This is all, okay, about, finding, that purest of heart, that purest of intentions, and really choosing mind, body, spirit, and soul, everything holistically, of saying, yes, I am moving forward. I am letting the past go and I am moving forward. Okay? It even talks about, going out and finding your friends and talking to them and spending time with them, and people that you can trust to help, overcome these fears and letting them go. Okay? All right. So let's get some clarifiers for your incoming messages. All right. Incoming messages, clarifiers, please. 1 and 2 clarifiers, please, for Virgo. Thank you. Thank you. First card to my left is wisdom. You're finding the information. You're seeing the truth in situations. Heartache and loss, that's the Three of Swords, and truth, okay? All right, judgment has already been, justice has already been served. Judgment is being passed. It is now time to balance the scales. It is now time for you to start on an even playing field in order to move forward. Holding on to the past is not going to help you balance those scales and give yourself the chance to understand. Three of Swords talks about loss. It talks about heartache. It talks about, all of those emotions. But yes, you're still going to have them. You're still going to feel them. Okay? But you're not going to heal from them if you don't let things go that aren't serving you. You have to honestly and truthfully, with your heart, mind, body, and soul and spirit, you have to be willing to let it go. Be honest with yourself about it. Seek out guidance, truth from your family, from your friends to help you through this. Okay? Nobody says you have to do it alone in order to let things go. Okay? All right. Very strong message right now, Virgos. So for those of you that this is resonating as far as a love, romance, or other type of relationship that you might be in, we are going to ask Spirit to give us one message card. And this is what I've been telling you this whole time, Virgos. Open heart. Okay? Allow yourself to welcome more love in your life. It is time to let out the attachments and let in the opportunity and the chance. Okay? So for those of you that this is resonating as far as a career or job, relationship or situation, we're going to have Spirit give us one message card. And you have steady success, slow but steady. Protect your investments. And so, if this is, and you're letting things go, and you are giving things another chance or another shot in the workplace, nothing says you have to be fast as a jackrabbit. You can go slow and steady, one at a time. Okay? All right. So we're going to get a final message card from Spirit here for this reading. It will tie the whole thing together before we wrap up here. Virgos. One message card. Thank you. What did I just say? Quieting the mind. You need to go outside. You need to listen to the silence. And that is when your greatest messages and clarity will come. All right, Virgos, that is your reading and your messages for the month of June. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped in some way. Please feel free to leave comments down below. And I would be grateful if you would hit that like, subscribe, and share button on your way out. And we will see you back here next time, Virgos. Take care.